Who they've got out there. Dang and Bosch, your small and power forwards. Dragic is out there with Green, and it's Stoudemire in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal, and then excellent transition offense.
And really, it all stems from the aggressive defense. That's exactly what the doctor ordered.
Dragic the pass to Bosch. Good ball movement here by Miami. 6 on the shot clock. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Here's Robertson. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. Now here's Dragic. Still getting warmed up offensively. No, but the steal. Robertson passes to Christopher. Down low. Poked away. It's stolen by Stoudemire. And dang, here we go. Misses in close. Wizards trail by 6. Robertson kicks the wall. And Luol Deng gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul. If he gets another, it probably puts him on the bench for the rest of the first half.
Gary Neal's checked in for Washington. Devin Harris is checked in for Miami. Turner comes in for Goran Dragic. The shot by Robertson, no good. Miami leading by 6. Here's Harris. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Harris has got 8 points.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes. Like conducting an orchestra.
There's a screen by Gortat. Neal dishes to Robertson. Takes a big height bounce and goes in. Robertson's got 4 this quarter.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg. And when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Wizards have gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. Oubre's checked in for John Wall. Heat also with the sub. Winslow's checked in for Luol Deng. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
6 to shoot. Stoudemire the pass to Winslow. A three-pointer is right on target. Winslow's got 5 now.
Nice stroke from long range, and if he keeps getting those opportunities, he better take them.
Feeds it to Neal. There's a screen by Gortat. From about 16, shots good by Neal. Neal's got his first points of the game.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop. Great pass by Bosch there.
Robertson kicks to Gortat. Pass to Neal. Here's Christopher. Makes it off the glass.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
And the basket by Harris.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
Bosch misses.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And a pretty tightly.
Well, I'm with Eric Spoelstra.
Okay, guys, everybody pay close attention to what I've got to say, because I want to see us close out this series right here, right now, tonight. Continue to have smart possessions. Let's keep the turnovers to a minimum. That was a big boost to our offense. One place we've had success was in the low post on offense. Great positioning. Good job finding the open passing lanes and getting the ball. I'm worried about our transition defense as I am about us missing out on second chance points, because they are there for us. Let's not mess around. We got a chance to lock this series up right here. Now let's do it.
Welcome back to Game 4 as we get ready to start things. Gary Neal's checked in for Nene. Sessions comes in for Beal, and it's Robertson in for John Wall. And a new group getting ready for Miami. Amare Stoudemire is checked in for Whiteside. Winslow comes in for Chris Bosh. Evan Turner, he's checked in for Green, and Devin Harris is subbed in for Goran Dragic. Robertson, he's in at point guard. He's out there with Ramon Sessions. Gortat is out there with Gary Neal. And it's Christopher in at the power forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second.
They're ahead, but if they don't get a stop here, that free throw could prove critical.
Washington has gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. And here's Sessions. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Welcome back as we get set to continue our coverage of this round 1 playoff matchup. Washington trailing, and for Miami, look at who they got out there. Evan Turner is out there with Dang. Then there's Dragic. Then it's Stoudemire. And it's Winslow in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Turner. Defense is right there. Dang gets a wide open look. Drains the 19-footer. Dang's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Miami. Robertson. And it's Miami with the rebound. And Turner kicks to Stoudemire. Dragic dishes to Dang. Back to Dragic. Stoudemire with the screen on Dudley. The shot from 20 feet away. No good from Dragic.
He surprised him with the crossover, but just couldn't stay in control for the finish.
Robertson kicks to Neal. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Heat.
What a tremendous showing from the three-pointer all through this game.
Some changes here. For Washington, they've gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Now the feed to Beal. Robertson passes to Nene. Just 5 to shoot. Robertson dishes to Nene. That's good. And Robertson with the assist. And that's now 9 points for Nene.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
And the jam by Whiteside.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Oh, and they take the lead. That's 12 points here for Justice Winslow.
Great hustle to turn the block shot into a fast break hoop. That's a big-time play.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
Risky pass in a situation like that. Very lucky that wasn't a steal.
Fortunate to get it through. I thought he was headed the other way with that one.
Luol Deng is checked in for Winslow. Nene against Bosh. Nene into the lane, and that one's good. Nene's got 4 points in the quarter.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Ladies and gentlemen, rise and center, give it up for your Wizard Girls.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra was saying to his team. He told them, this is what we play for all season, guys, right here. We have to summon every ounce of energy and strength and leave it on the floor. We'll see if they have it in them, Kevin.
And he gets it to go. And 12 points for Chris Bosh.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense is giving. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter. Boy, I really love the way Dragic spreads that ball around.
Washington's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Beal, so the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
What a performance from Beal here. He's got 8 points and 3 steals. He's showing us those quick hands today, both when he has the ball and when he doesn't.
Clark, you love the fact that he's a terrific distributor, but also, how about those defensive instincts? That's also been excellent today. And you really can't say enough about his composure in the big moments, as cool as they come.
Here's Bosh. Count it!
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
For Washington, they've gone 6 of 13, so just about 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter.
Huge turnover there, and at a bad time, too. You have to value every possession.
Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. I mean, now's the time to use the clock to your advantage. Take your time, milk the clock a little bit.
Here's Beal, and another miss by Washington.
They came close there to tying it up.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they...
As he gets it off, that's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Man, it's frightening when Bosh starts to heat up like this.
And here they go. Here's Beal, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. They get Luol Deng. He drops the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good.
He gets them to within 1 possession, but that miss puts a lot of pressure on their defense.
Gets the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
Beal from long range laces one from 3. 9 seconds left in the fourth, and an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
A three-pointer would be huge right now.
Boy, a chance to tie it up with the game on the line. This is what we live for. I want to see what happens, right?
We got to forget about that one.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's present our Jordan, Chris Bosh. He had just an outstanding fourth quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him. And that will wrap up this round 1 broadcast of the
the 2K Sports pregame show.
A very big Game 5 is upon us here in round 1 of the NBA playoffs. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Joining me, Kenny the Jet Smith, and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight, we'll see the Washington Wizards playing against the Miami Heat at American Airlines Arena. Looking at Miami, they were able to squeak out a win in Game 4. It came down to the final minutes. They'll try for another big win tonight. And Kenny, a monster elimination game tonight. If you're the underdog and fighting for your playoff lives, what do you do to turn the tide in this series?
Oh, you got to play like there's no tomorrow, Ernie. Every 50-50 ball, those are those balls that are just rolling down the court. You got to get those. Every second chance opportunity will.
Arena. Desperation hangs in the air. One team looking to advance to the next round. The other, Chris Bosh. And Washington making a change here. Wizards leading by 6. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. Dragic is out there with Gerald Green. Then it's Dang. Then there's Whiteside. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. Dudley dishes to Robertson. Shoots from the elbow. And again, Washington no good. And Miami shooting just 26% out there. A terrible showing from an offense capable of much better. And Green gets it to go.
Boy, I really love the way Dragic spreads that ball around.
Washington with the ball. 4-point game. Thursday's loss was a disappointment.
You know, but they were able to hang in there for most of that game. But at the end, you know, when it matters most in terms of what I call winning time, they just could not make the plays on either end of the floor.
Yeah, I like that term, winning time. But as you said, they didn't get run over, but just couldn't convert when they needed to in the end.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Robertson can't get it to go.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Wizards leading by 4. Pass to Dudley. Back to Robertson. Nene, right side. And again, Washington no good. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Dang. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And there's the call on Washington with the foul. The Heat have missed a few free throws. And we're back here at Game 5. The Heat leading by 8. So on the floor for Washington. Robertson in at shooting guard. Nene is out there with Jared Dudley. And it's Wall. And it's Beal in at the 3.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
It's Wall with the drive. Takes the 13-footer. Green for 2 points. Wall's got 11 points.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play. The Heat have made 10 of their 14 tries at the free throw line in the game. Free throw good, Green. And so it's Washington with it. They trail by 11. Nene, the screen. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Beal, the pass to Dudley. Drops it in from 14 feet away.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Dragic kicks to Bosh. From 13, rebound Washington.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
From 7, off the left rim and out.
Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he'd shot the ball anything like he's capable of.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Lets it go from 11. That's good, and the Heat lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Nene.
The defense just too soft on that possession. You have to be closer and contest at the rim.
Here's Green. Good. It's Bosch picking up the assist. Green's got 11 points here in just the second half. Washington shooting is leaving something to be desired. Just 36% here in the third quarter. It's Wall with the drive. Here's Robertson. And yep, a couple bounces and it falls. There's 1:26 left here in the third quarter. Dragic dishes to Dang. Here's Bosch. Can't get it to go. Now the Wizards take it the other way. Wall passes to Nene. Over to the wing. Shot clock at 5. Back to Robertson. High post shot, and the basket good. Robertson's got 4 points in the quarter. 51 seconds left to play here in the third. Dragic kicks to Dang. Down low. Oh!
Punches it down.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay.
Really the right play defensively if you can't block.
Then for Miami, Whiteside's checked in for Bosch. Gerald Green comes in for Turner. And it's Dragic in for Devin Harris. And then for Washington, Jared Dudley's checked in for Nene. Beal comes in for Gary Neal. And it's Robertson in for Sessions. Winslow is out there with Stoudemire. Then there's Gerald Green. Then there's Whiteside. And it's Dragic in at the point guard position. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Nice ball movement by Washington. Shot from 12. That's in, and the Miami lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from Christopher.
And that's a nice possession. Did a good job to get that open shot.
Whiteside dishes to Green. Shoots off the step back. Uses the glass to drop it in. Green's got the lead up to 13 now for the Heat.
Defensively, guys, they just don't seem to be giving the same kind of effort that they were in the first half of the game.
Dudley with a screen for Beal. That's good.
And you can tell the defender not anticipating the step back. He was headed in the opposite direction.
Here's Green. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
What a game we've seen here for Green. 8 rebounds, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
The Heat making a switch here. Bosch is checked in. Nene, he's checked in for Washington. Bosch against Dudley. Back to Gortat. Again, the Wizards good for 2. There's a minute 34 left in the game. Outside Bosch. The feed now to Green. Right side a screen. Bosch, no one around him. Miami no good on that time either. Wizards trail by 10. Robertson passes to Gortat. The shot from 20 feet away. And there's Robertson. That's good on the assist by Dudley. 6 points for Freak.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
On the wing, Green. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way.
You know, that's hard to explain that play. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did.
Wizards have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. And Beal kicks to Nene. Can't cash in from the high post.
Man, that is a missed opportunity right there.
And he'll be the first to tell you, Greg, that's one he should have knocked down.
And you can sense the fact that they didn't want to let the fans down here. It's been a fun night to be in the building.
Greg, it really has been. I mean, such a lively, vibrant atmosphere, and no doubt that played a part in the big win.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Dishes it to Winslow. Right side a screen. Back to Dragic. Drops in the layup for 2.
That one will seal the deal there. They've exploded here at the end.
Boy, I love the serious killer instinct they've shown, finishing strong.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Nene, the screen. Sessions dishes to Nene. That falls. Great assist by Ramon Sessions.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
And so it's Miami.
You got to forget about that one.
Chris, tell us.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present Gerald Green. He came out of the locker room at halftime and was immediately on. And that will wrap up this round 1 broadcast of the NBA playoffs on
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to Game 6 here in Round 1. An exhilarating night of the NBA playoffs coming right up here on 2K Sports. Kenny the Jet Smith is here, so is Shaq. I'm Ernie Johnson as we get ready for the tip. We'll watch the Miami Heat in this one as they go up against the Washington Wizards. Looking at the Wizards, Game 5, a road loss, and now they look to take care of business in front of the home folks. We'll see if they have enough left to get it done. So they'll be looking to close things out here at home. Won't be easy for them, obviously. Kenny, what mentality do they need to have to finish the series tonight?
Well, the first thing, Ernie, you got to play with confidence. You know, you have to play with a sense of urgency. Then you can feed off the crowd if you do that. But most importantly, to set the tone early. Do not allow them to get any kind of glimpse of hope.
What they can't do is rely on Game 7 as a backup plan. They need to play every loose ball, all the hustle plays, avoid mistakes, compete on each possession, and then maybe they can get it done.
Got to come right out and hit him right in the mouth.
Right in the mouth.
Kind of like our show. Don't you ever want to just hit Kenny right in the mouth?
Every day.
Oh, man.
You ever want to hit Shaq in the mouth?
No, man. That's what makes me feel so bad right now.
What?
He wants to hit me. I didn't want to hit him.
You don't want to hit me.
It's hurting me right now.
I'll take it back. Strike that from the tape upstairs in production.
Thank you.
Keep it. We'll see you later.
Got rabid Washington fans packed inside the Verizon Center. It's been absolute war out there. Neither side giving in. Both want to advance to the next round. It's the Eastern Conference Playoff Game 6. Right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. Taking a look at Washington. With their hometown fans cheering them on, they'll look to close out this series and complete the upset. Wow.
And the fans will play a role tonight, guys. You can tell that already.
We've got...
The 2K Sports pregame show.
It's the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. What a battle this series has been. And we're all set for what's sure to be an exciting finale to round 1. Tonight we'll see the Washington Wizards playing against the Heat in Miami. Looking at Miami, they won Game 6 in a rout, tying the series. But now the final test as they try to close out the series here in Game 7. And now we've reached Game 7, winner take all. You've both played in a number of these over your careers. What is the key to sealing the deal in that decisive Game 7?
Well, when it's down to a one-game season, Ernie, and it's
We are here live at the American Airlines Arena with the crowd going crazy easy. A hard-fought series. It will end here tonight. In for the Heat. Stoudemire's checked in for Whiteside. Winslow comes in for Luol Deng. Turner's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Gerald Green in for Goran Dragic. So on the floor for Washington, Robertson in at point guard. Gortat is out there.